standing for the pledge of allegiance.
Dear God, we come to you this hour asking for your blessing and help as we gather together. We pray for guidance in the matters at hand so we may find a way to excel in our work. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and the republic for which it stands,
one nation, God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Thank you, Member Shelton. We are now under agenda corrections and changes. Leader Butler.
Mr. President, I move that we add ordinance number 4 back to the agenda. Move we suspend Rule 22A and add ordinance number 4 back to the agenda.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to suspend Rule 22A to add second reading to ordinance number 4 to this evening's agenda. Are there any remarks? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Butler.
Aye.
Gaspar. Aye. Shulman.
Aye.
Paul. Aye. Kilrow.
Aye.
Gaglione.
Aye.
Smith. Aye. Fisher. Aye. Paul. Aye. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson.
Aye.
Morris.
Aye.
So yes, Mr. President.
The motion carries. Ordinance number 4 is a legal part of your agenda. We are now under old business, and there is no old business for this evening. We are now under public hearings, and we have no public hearings for this evening. Now, we are now under public speech, and we have 4 speakers for tonight. I would like to remind everybody before they come up and speak that you do have 3 minutes, and try to keep it within a 3-minute time frame. And our first speaker tonight is Skylark Words. Ms. Ruth, if you please step forward and give us your name or residential address, please.
My name is Skylark Bruce, 1242 Morley Avenue, Northwest. My name is not Karen, but I am here to speak to the matter. We have a problem in Canton, Ohio. It is the same problem that exists throughout the U.S. That problem is police brutality against Black people. It's not just a big metropolitan problem. The police are hurting and killing innocent, unarmed Black people right here in Canton, Ohio. On Friday night, I witnessed police attack peaceful protesters who were standing on the sidewalks on 12th Street. I was at 12th and Morley having marched from downtown. The police picked the spot to force us to stop, and they attacked us when we would not stop exercising our constitutional right to peaceful protest. I saw the cops pepper spray a 16-year-old Black girl on the sidewalk with her hands in the air chanting, "Hands up, don't shoot." I was one of hundreds who ran from dozens of canister of tear gas that were thrown willy-nilly into crowds that had shown no threat to the police. A block away, rubber bullets were used on protesters, in addition to volleying of tear gas and pepper spray. Peaceful protest was met with yet more police brutality, which is exactly what Black people have been saying must end for decades. If you don't believe that police would ever use unnecessary force on unarmed citizens, consider that I was there. And I saw it with my own 2 eyes. It does happen, and it happens half a block from my home. The police spokespeople then told local media that the protesters turned violent, and it was the cops who were protecting themselves. Where I was, that was a complete lie. Police often say that brutality and murder is carried out only by bad apples in their ranks. The public should give the rest of the police the benefit of the doubt, they say. Painting of a broad brush and demanding change in all police is wrong, they say. So why attack peaceful black protesters when the police has, by the police's own admission, only a few had done anything wrong? Why do the police get to have bad apples while black people are assumed to already be racist? Why? Because racism. Because white supremacy. Apparently, this is the America we have, but it is not the America that we are fighting for. We demand change now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Burns. Our next speaker is Mr. Eric Russick. Mr. Russick, please step forward and give us your name and residential address.
Eric, resident 1828 Grace Avenue, Northeast. I had a professional engagement Friday evening. Even though I wanted to be out there with Black Lives Matter protesters, I couldn't. When I got home, logged onto my computer, I was aghast. Absolutely aghast. The videos of what went on 12th Street especially, what Ms. Bruce just described. I've been in this city all my life, and I don't ever remember the time when the Canton Police Department acted in an unbelievably irresponsible manner that I witnessed in those videos. But Ms. Bruce described, it's actually a small piece. You can see in the videos where that crowd was moving up 12th Street, where the SWAT team, with the sheriff, in their urban assault vehicles, there was a police officer in the turret just throwing indiscriminately tear gas everywhere. So look, as she also said, there's an irony here. This is heavy-handed policing. This is not about protection. It's not about. It is intimidation, domination, dehumanization, and a signal that they're sending that who has power, who has privilege, and who has been deemed unworthy of having power and privilege. And my black and brown brothers and sisters are saying, yeah, welcome to our world. And they're right. Welcome to that world. So here we are. I have something that I want to ask of you, Mayor, and all of you members of the council. I want two things. I want to be very humble apology from this city for what happened on 12th Street. And I want an independent investigation. Not in-house, so we don't know that it's not illegal what happened, the police are allowed to do these things perfectly legal. Doesn't matter. We want an independent investigation that tells three things. Who gave the orders? When did they give the orders? And why did they give the orders? To carry on like that. And when that investigation is complete, I challenge you to just release the findings. You don't have to editorialize. Just release the findings. Let us be the judge. Because if nothing really wrong went on 12th Street on Friday night, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm aghast. Our school children live in that neighborhood. It's our city. We need to do better. And please, no more heavy-handed policing. That is the problem.
Thank you, Mr. Russick. Our next speaker is Anthony Parker. Mr. Parker, if you could please step to the podium and give us your name and residential address.
My name is
New Hartford on 220 22nd Street.
What we witnessed on Friday, May 29th, was the direct realization of the people of the community by those who are born to protect them. What we witnessed was not just the destruction of a protest, but it was violence against innocent people occupying property that they paid to live in. Pregnant women and young children were tear gassed. 13, 14, 15-year-old kids were made and slammed into the ground. This is unacceptable. And for anyone who wants to disagree with that, there are receipts. Nothing about this was professional or well-trained. This was bullying. This was violence in the hands of this towards a unified community. And what followed that day was peaceful protest, with no interruption by the Canton Police Department. We saw people come together in solidarity and in peace. And the reason that we're still here today is because we want change. We want the transcript of that legacy to be released. But we also want more change from this institution in policy. Canton City Council and the mayor must hold the police department accountable. And that means allowing citizens to use their voice. That means overseeing police activity to civilian review. It is an organized community that is best direct police resources and strategies to weekly meetings and increase participation in the community. Local community members should be reviewing police actions and responding to complaints against the police. And this is just the beginning. We will not stop occupying these streets until we are met with change, justice, and accountability. And if you use your position as a seat in this city government for being silent and bring no change, then you are complicit with injustice and violence. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Parker. Our last speaker is Joseph Fisher. Mr. Fisher, if you could please step forward and give us your name and residential address.
1012 Colonial Boulevard, Northeast. As many of you know, I know most of you, and you also know my father, who stood up for many of these actions that have gone on this past Friday. What happened was unacceptable and frankly should never ever happen again. And so through actions that the council can place directly, I want the council to put changes into the police union to ensure that police officers that see felon actions by their coworkers cannot hold them in such scrutinizing ways so that they feel threatened to lose their job. I also want the council to ensure proper and just charges brought against cops that will continue to do this felonious act of murdering and looting bodies of black and brown people in Canada. I was there on the front line. I was there for the past 3 days. And what I saw both Friday and Saturday night was atrocious. And I never want to see it again. I'm horrified. I don't know longer. And it can be changes here inside this room right now. Things like proper training of our police force to ensure that this did not happen out of fear of a water bottle being thrown. Because that is what we heard that night on Friday. A water bottle being thrown at a cop responded with tear gas and mason of my fellow teenagers and children. What needs to be done here tonight. I don't care how it's done, but I want to see it done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher. We are now under informal resolutions, and we have 3 informal resolutions for this evening. Mr. Clerk, would you please read informal resolution number 23 by title?
Authorize the direct state, Director of Local 104 for the amount not to exceed $39,315, American Roadway Logistics Annual Maintenance on US 30.
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution 23.
Second. Moved and seconded to adopt formal resolution number 23 or further remarks. Hearing none by voice vote, all those in favor signify by aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion carries, and resolution number 23, and formal resolution number 23.
Authorize the Director to open one more purchase order to control amount not to exceed $36,477, paying the healing of Northwest Water Treatment Plant site dollars.
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 24.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to adopt formal resolution number 24. Are there any remarks? Hearing none by voice vote, all those in favor signify aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, motion carries, resolution number 24 is adopted. Formal resolution number 25.
Authorize the Director to open one more purchase orders and total amount not to exceed $45,226.50 for road repair on Washington Boulevard Northwest from Culver Drive to Cleveland Avenue.
Leader.
Mr. President, I move we adopt resolution number 25.
Second. Been moved and seconded to adopt formal resolution number 25. Are there any remarks? Hearing none by voice vote, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Those opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries, resolution number 25 is adopted. We are now in communications. Let the journal show that all communications are received as read. We are now under ordinance and formal resolutions for their first reading. Mr. Clerk, please give all the number one.
Ordinance authorizing the settlement of Adam Walton versus City of Canton, declaring the same to be an emergency with first finance. Ordinance approving contract amendment to collective bargaining agreement between the City of Canton and Canton Professional Firefighter Association, declaring the same to be an emergency, refer to personnel and finance. Number 3, ordinance approving contract amendments to collective bargaining agreement between the City of Canton and the Fraternal Order of Police, and declaring the same to be an emergency, refer to personnel and finance.
We are now under ordinance and formal resolutions for their second reading. Mr. Clerk, please begin with ordinance number 4.
Ordinance authorizing Canton to annex territory known as the Hall of Fame Village number 6, annexation area containing approximately 1.950 acres more or less, signing said territory Ward 7 of the city building said territory as Hall of Fame Village District for the same fee of first.
We are now under ordinances and formal resolutions for their third and final reading of public, and we have no third readings for the city. We are now under announcement of committee meetings.
And Mr. President, that will be for 6:30.
Mr. President.
Member Babcock. First will be 6:30 on June 15th. Thank you, Member Babcock.
Mr. President.
Member Bureau.
Finance will meet same time, same place.
Thank you, Member Bureau. We are now under miscellaneous business. Is there any miscellaneous business?
As a request, and we got President and council members, I completed a required public service kind of training on May 20th to fulfill state requirements for President and council.
Thank you, Bart Doctor. Is there any other miscellaneous business from this evening?
Mr. President.
Member Morris.
Yes. I know most of you aren't aware of this, but at 6:36 p.m. this evening, there was a peaceful protest in front of the White House. Well, the troops, as I would like to call them, moved very aggressively at a peaceful protest. Tear gas, rubber bullets, right before the president went on to give his press release. Okay, strong arming, basically a peaceful protest. So as we have our own situation, which was caught on video on Friday, myself and Member Fisher have reached out to the chief of police and addressed our concerns with that. I think this is a time for us as elected officials to not only praise, but compliment and applaud our residents. Because our citizens have conducted themselves with the utmost class and handled themselves very well. I did have the opportunity to catch some of the mayor's speech this evening, where he was addressing another peaceful protest. And he had commented that there had been no arrests on Saturday. The peaceful protest continued on Sunday. What occurred on Friday, I really felt that we were over-aggressive. I feel that we provoked a situation, put our officers as well as some of our residents in harm's way. On Saturday and Sunday, it appeared to be blown over, and our police department came at it with a different approach, and I commend them for that. I commend this administration for the way they've handled this. Between this and COVID-19, we as a society are facing a lot of unknowns and new and unique situations. But our residents have had to teach us a lesson here of coming together, speaking your mind, and doing what's best for the community. So hats off to them and hats off to our police. This situation could have been much, much worse in Canton. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Morris. Is there any other miscellaneous business for this evening? I would like to bring up one thing. I would like to thank our Mayor, Tom Murphy, because with all the protests that we have going on, to everyone, and trying to encourage him to remain calm and talking to the constituents of our community while the leader of our country knocking down the I heard something on the news before I came down to council that I just really stuck in my head. And it was a quote by Martin Luther King's son. Out of all the democracies in this world, the United States ranks 138, and I'll repeat that, 138, with their constituents voting. The citizens of this country voting ranks us 138 out of every democracy in this world. We pride ourselves as the best country out there. If we want to change, we have got to get people registered to vote. And we have got to come out and vote. I will leave you with that. I would like to thank the mayor for your Member Hall.
I'd like to kind of piggyback on what was said. I hope we are looking at how we handle the end of Friday night. I don't see the video, and I was more concerned of the things that I think people just walking down the street getting sprayed. And I hope we address those. Like they said, they just want to know why and who. But I think they deserve to hear that. I hope
Thank you, Member Hall.
Mr. President,
Member Fisher.
I would just like to thank tonight's speakers. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. And our police force did do a pretty good job this weekend to keeping the violence down. But again, with that video that Member Morris and I brought to everybody's attention, had they not seen it already, we could do better. We need to do better. That's it.
Thank you, Member Bishop.
Leader, President?
Member Kimbrough.
Yes. I would just like to thank all the volunteers today that were over at the 10th campus, and they had the screening for the COVID-19, the drive-through screening, and that was a very successful event that Representative West had organized and set up, and it was I enjoyed being there, and it was a very successful event. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Kimbrough. Is there any other miscellaneous business? Hearing none, we're not our quote for the please.
This is from Taylor Mills. You never know how strong he's strong until you.
Thank you, Clerk Doctor. President, there. Will be adjourned. Okay. Then move to second to adjourn. Mr. Clerk, roll call, please.
Humphrey. Aye. Shulman.
I can't hear, but Schulman. Here. Yeah.
Hall. Aye. Kimbrough.
Aye.
Gagliano. Aye. Smith. Aye. Fisher.
Aye.
Hall. Aye. Merrill.
Aye.
Ferguson.
Aye.
Morris.
Aye.
Okay, President.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.